Now that we have power back, welcome back to some more Scrap Mechanic. I'm Stormrunner Gaming, and today we're actually going to be looking at two things. First, we've got the Spud Gun update for Scrap Mechanic. So we have the lovely tool that is the Spud Gun that is shooting off potatoes for us, and I believe the speculation behind it is that's going to be a weapon for the survival mode in Scrap Mechanic, but we're not entirely sure, and we haven't gotten survival yet. We're still waiting on that, but it is interesting that they have updated the game in the test server, so that is pretty nice because we have been waiting a while for something to happen in Scrap Mechanic. But anyways, basically the tool you get is just a little rifle type thing that you can scope into, and it'll shoot off some potatoes for you. So we don't really know how much damage or any stats on the weapon yet, but I mean, it does seem to be affected by gravity, which is an interesting thing to note. And we also do have, if I can find it behind me, a mountable Spud Gun, which you can connect to a button or some sort of logic system to, I guess, rapid fire if you wanted to use a logic system, but it just shoots off one potato. Or, of course, you can connect multiple of them to one button and shoot them off. And, of course, you can mount them any way you want on a vehicle, flying thing, anything you want. So you could have some good battles here with these Spud Guns. But the real thing, the other second part of this video I've got here is I built something that you guys would probably find pretty cool. I have like a Gatling gun here, which is if I can even get up to my truck I've mounted it on. Basically, it's not very complicated of a Gatling gun, but it increases the speed of fire so much. And of course, I put it on a swivel with the driver's seat. So if you wanted to run and gun, basically, you can. And you can shoot 360 around the truck I've got here. But you guys aren't here to see me talk about it swiveling around. You guys want to see the power this thing is punching. So we can spin it up here. And you get a constant stream. I don't even know how many potatoes I'm shooting out like per second here, but it's so much quicker than just the one thing firing or one shotgun group of them firing. This thing is insane. I mean, just look at that fire rate right there. You can just see the amount of potatoes coming out of this thing. And of course, I did use sensors behind each gun to tell them like when to fire instead of using like more complicated logic. I mean, I believe this is the easiest way to do it, but as you can see, they do hit the ground over there. So the arc is in range of where it falls. But I want to build a wall or fort or whatever and see how fast I can destroy it with this thing, so I'll be right back with that. Oh, before I start destroying walls and stuff, I didn't tell you guys about the destruction feature that they added into this. This is actually the really cool thing. If you shoot either glass or the new cardboard block, it will be destroyed by the potatoes you are shooting. So that is the main thing I'm testing out here with my Spud minigun here. Is how fast I can actually defeat this wall I've got over here, but nonetheless, I'm going to start destroying some walls now. And really? Alright. So it looks like I've come into a design flaw. It's too high. Maybe I'll just build the wall higher. I'll be right back with that. Alright guys, now that we have our cardboard box and a glass wall finished, we can now lay waste to the top portion of it with the Spud Gun. I'm gonna see if I can just chop the top off of it. We do have a limited angle of attack here, so maybe maybe I will update the gun before I put it on the workshop and give it a tilt feature on the back of this truck, but I will have to change around the bed part of the truck to be able to let it tilt up and down. But there we go, we did take down the top portion of this wall with the Spud Gun. This is actually pretty fun, dang. This thing's just eating away at it. And if you guys did wonder a little bit about this, I did use a gas engine instead of the electric engine, and it is at the lowest speed, because if you turn it up actually I can show you what happens if you turn up the speed on it at all. We get this weird effect to where it doesn't shoot all the time. Like, it skips some beats because the sensors just can't read out fast enough. And I kind of wanted the constant stream instead of like intermittent shots that it's doing right now. I mean, it is putting out so many more potatoes, and this is quite impressive because I actually haven't run it at a higher speed. But it's insane how the game isn't lagging much with this right now. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about the Spud Gatling gun, Spud minigun that I've built here in the comments down below. Alright guys, if you like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up with Scrap Mechanic and all of the future updates with survival and more challenges with the Spud gun. But I've never been great at goodbyes, but my people need me and I need to go.